You're about to buy a course that promises financial freedom, the secret, and a proven system. It looks professional, it sounds responsible, and it feels like the moment your life finally changes. But before you click checkout, run one simple test. If this system truly prints money on autopilot, why is the creator spending their time selling it to strangers? Because the course isn't the shortcut, it's the product. You're not buying a business model, you're funding theirs. I'm going to give you 5 reasons not to buy the course. Most common advice isn't designed to get you results. It's a trap designed to keep you comfortable. And it costs people years of their lives. If you're still struggling to see results and lacking clear direction, this is where it stops. This channel is different. We don't add to your to-do list, we burn it down. We expose the bad strategies and counterintuitive truths that most gurus keep to themselves. We focus on what to stop doing, because removing the wrong moves is the only way to win. I'm not here to be right, I'm here to be real. Think I'm wrong? Challenge me in the comments. Welcome to Don't Do This. I'm Asher Lexington. Let's break the illusion. Here are 5 reasons not to buy the course. Reason number 1 is what I call the shovel seller paradox. Let's start with the one idea that nukes the whole get-rich course industry. I call it the shovel seller paradox. Ask yourself a basic question. If someone truly had a secret system that prints money on autopilot, crypto, dropshipping, real estate, whatever, why would they sell it to you for only, say, $997? Think. If the secret was real, they do one of 2 things. Option 1, they protect it like a weapon. Quiet. Closed circle, no competitors. Option 2, they hire low-wage staff, lock it behind NDAs, and scale it privately like an actual business. But that's not what happens. Instead, they film Module 1, make a pretty dashboard, run ads, and sell it to tens of thousands of people. Why? Because the business they're teaching you isn't the business they're in. They're not in dropshipping. They're not in trading. They're not in real estate. They're in the dream selling business. They sell hope, packaged as certainty. They sell confidence, priced like a luxury product. They sell the feeling that your life is about to change, without the part where you actually change it. History has already shown us how this works. During the gold rush, the consistent winners weren't the miners digging for gold. It was the merchants selling them shovels, overpriced tools to desperate people chasing a fantasy. Same game, new costume, you're the miner. They're the merchant. And the system you're buying, it's a shiny digital shovel with a premium markup. If the gold mine was real, they'd be digging in it, not filming ads about it. The second reason is psychological, and it's uncomfortable because it's not about them, it's about you. Why do people smash the buy now button? Because spending money feels like progress. It's a trap I call action faking. Your brain treats the purchase like a win. You get a dopamine hit, relief. A little fantasy trailer plays in your head. The new you, the upgraded life, the escape plan finally solved. But nothing is solved. You didn't build anything. You didn't ship anything. You didn't learn the hard part. You just made a payment. And the industry is built to exploit that moment. They sell the feeling of momentum, not the reality of work. They know most people don't want skills, they want certainty. So they hand you a box labeled success, and your brain celebrates before you've done a single rep. Here's how it usually goes. You watch the first module, you feel inspired, you take a few notes, and then you hit the wall. Execution, boredom, fear, confusion, the part where your ego doesn't get applause. That's when the dopamine fades and reality shows up. So what do most people do? They don't execute, they shop. They buy the next course to get the feeling back. They become a course collector, they call it investing in myself. But it's really an addiction to the sensation of progress without the cost of discipline. Learning is not earning. Consuming content is not creating value. A credit card statement is not a resume. If a course truly worked, it wouldn't make you feel motivated. It would force you to do something uncomfortable today. If all you got was inspiration and a login dashboard, you didn't buy education. You bought sedation. Reason number 3 is the product itself, information decay. You're paying premium money for information that's already aging the moment it's recorded. The internet economy moves fast. One algorithm update, one policy change, one platform tweak, and yesterday's winning strategy becomes tomorrow's dead tactics. Now think about how a course is made. The creator has to develop a strategy, test it, film it, edit it, build the portal, write the worksheets, launch ads, and run a sales funnel. That's not a weekend project. That's months. So by the time you log in and click Module 3, the exact blueprint, you're not getting a roadmap. You're getting a time capsule. It's a history lesson about what used to work. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. When 10,000 students buy the same course, the course doesn't just get outdated. It gets contaminated. You're not learning a secret, you're becoming the saturation. That new method becomes the same email template in everyone's inbox, the same outreach script, the same ad angles, the same landing page layout. The market develops an immunity. The strategy stops being clever and starts being noise. Real advantages don't survive mass distribution. If something works right now, the people using it are too busy extracting value to stop and package it into a product. The freshest information is found in real-time experiments, real feedback, and real adaptation, not in a polished dashboard with a login. So don't confuse production quality with truth. A beautiful course can still be expired. If you're buying the latest system, you're probably buying yesterday's leftovers with a premium price tag. Reason number 4 is the lie of the template. Every course sells you a system. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, and then result X. It sounds scientific, it feels safe. Like success is a recipe and all you need is the right ingredients. But business success isn't a science, it's an anomaly. It depends on variables a course can't package: timing, personality, language, local market, leverage, relationships, credibility, luck. And the one thing nobody wants to hear: your ability to endure boredom and rejection longer than other people. So when a guru sells you a copy and paste script, what are you really buying? You're buying someone else's context, their audience, their voice, their positioning, their timing, their credibility, and you're trying to wear it like a costume. Maybe it works once, but the moment 10,000 students use the same script, the market develops immunity. The email template becomes spam. The outreach message becomes noise. The proven ad angle becomes the same recycled hook everyone's seen 100 times. Templates don't scale results, they scale sameness. And here's the dangerous part. Courses train you to hunt for instructions instead of hunting for opportunities. They teach you to obey a checklist instead of developing judgment. You start believing that if you just find the perfect blueprint, you'll be safe. You won't. Because you can't outsource your personality to a PDF. You can't download conviction. You can't copy-paste credibility. And you definitely can't copy someone else's path and expect their bank balance. If you want real progress, stop looking for the perfect template. Start building your own framework from reality, what works in your market, with your strengths in your life. That's the difference between a student and a builder. Reason number 5 is the spiritual trap, the sacred shield, and it's the same upsell ecosystem wearing a robe. In the money world, they sell you a system. In the spiritual world, they sell you purity. Cleansing, awakening, initiation, alignment. And the pitch is always the same. You're almost there, you just need the next step. First they diagnose you, you're blocked, you're wounded, your energy is dirty. Then they sell the cure. A purification course, a retreat, a private session, an inner circle. And funny how the finish line keeps moving the moment your card clears. Here's the part that should make you laugh and worry at the same time. If enlightenment needs a checkout page, it's not enlightenment, it's e-commerce. If your higher self comes with a subscription, congratulations, your soul just got enrolled in a billing cycle. And the sacred shield is how they protect the business. The moment you ask normal questions, they don't answer like a normal adult. They label you: ego, low vibration, negative energy. That's not wisdom, that's a control tactic. It turns accountability into guilt, and guilt into silence. This is exactly why the Jeffrey Epstein story is a useful warning sign right now. The recent document releases have put powerful networks and curated reputations back in the headlines, reminding everyone of an old rule. Image is not integrity. A person can look elevated in public and still be rotten in private. And to be clear, a name showing up in documents isn't automatic proof of wrongdoing. That's the point. You don't worship the aura, you audit the behavior. So don't buy those spiritual or purification courses. Don't pay for someone else's cleansing like it's a ticket to worthiness. Real spirituality makes you calmer, clearer, more grounded, and harder to manipulate. It welcomes questions. It respects boundaries. It doesn't need secrecy, guilt, or endless upgrades to survive. If their light turns off the moment you stop paying, it was never spiritual. It was a business. Don't buy the course. Stop collecting instructions and start collecting evidence. Build something small, test it in the real world, and let reality teach you faster than any module ever will. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Drop your take in the comments. I'm dropping at least 2 videos a week, and we're building this channel to keep each other sharp. This is Don't Do This. See you in the next one.